Hi guys, welcome to today's video. Today we'll be discussing Chris Froome, this cheeky chappy here, who has basically thrown a hornet's nest into the bike industry, saying basically what's true about disc brakes. So let's listen to what he's said, and then we can go from there afterwards and talk about my thoughts about what he's said.
Disc brakes. I'm not 100% sold on them yet myself. I've been using them for the last couple months. Performance-wise, they're great. I mean, always stop when I need to stop. Dry, wet, they work. They do the job. They do what they're meant to do. The downsides to disc brakes: the constant rubbing, the potential for mechanicals, the overheating, the discs becoming a bit warped when you're on a descent for longer than sort of 5-10 minutes of constant braking. Personally, I just don't think the technology is quite where it needs to be yet for road cycling. I think that the distance between the disc and the rotors is still just too narrow. So you're going to get that rubbing. You're going to get one piston that fires more than another. You're going to get these little issues. I don't think the pistons quite retract quite the way they're meant to be all the time. Quite often it will work on the stand, when the mechanic sorts it out. But then once you get onto the road, it's a different story. I accept that's the direction the industry wants to go. We as bike riders are going to have to adapt, learn to use them. And I think if you're not on disc brakes already, it's only a matter of time until you're made obsolete in a way and forced onto them.
So the great thing I like about this video is you can see, obviously he explains what he likes about disc brakes. So he talks about how they work as you expect them to. They stop you, they work in the wet, the dry, and they work as a brake. But the second he's about to announce all the negative stuff, you see a little smirk on his face, which shows he knows what he's about to say is going to be taken in many different ways. So everything he talks about, i.e. the rubbing, the fact that you set them up on the stand and half an hour down the road it could be completely different. The fact it warps when the heat transfers through it too much, the constant noise, the squealing, everything he talks about is 100% correct. Now I'm going to link, hopefully in a second, a video I did during the summer about why I only use rim brake bikes, and a lot of the points that I made up in that video he has now talked about in this. And this is a pro rider that, to be honest, is one of the greatest cyclists we've ever had in the world, and he is just being completely honest. And I almost think that he's saying what he's saying because he's probably asked for the rim brake version of this bike. So they do make a rim brake version of the van, and they've gone, no, we want you to ride a disc brake bike because marketing, to get everyone showing that you're riding disc and help us sell product. And he just wants to ride a rim brake bike so he can win the Tour de France. That's what he cares about. His last 11 years with Team Sky and Ineos, he's been riding rim brake, and his first disc brake bike he's gone on to, and he hasn't said 100% like people are saying that he was forced into using it. He's saying that the industry is a general, at some point people who are using rim brake like myself will be forced to go to disc brakes at some point, which I completely agree with. We will all be forced to go to disc brakes at some point in the future, but while we can, let's stay with rim brakes, because the braking, the feel and everything, the reliability, the setup, everything like that means as much as possible to me as a rider, and the enjoyment of riding a bike. I want to stay on rims, so I'm fully for the movement of hashtag save the rim brakes. But it's great to see a pro rider like Froome actually talk about this openly and honestly. It'd be interesting to see if he gets any backlash from the sponsors for saying that. I would have thought it's probably one of his last few years of riding a bike professionally. He's such a good rider, I don't think they want to lose him, because they're the best chance that this team have of winning the Tour de France. So yeah, I don't see anything sort of backlash massively happening, but we'll see in the future. So let me know your thoughts down below on what you think about Chris Froome's comments, what he said about disc brakes, and let me know what you ride as well, because I'm super interested to know what you guys ride and what you guys think about Chris Froome's thoughts. So thanks for watching. Please subscribe, comment and like, and I'll catch you guys later on for more content. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.